Wow.
I didn't put a quarter down for this movie, but I want to now put a quarter down for this movie, even though it's my
Your own
movie.
goddamn movie, Tad.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
not.
I
That's
know,
you can't do
I
that
know
on
it
your
is.
own movie.
I know it is because I want to tell a quick story,
Okay.
and the quick story is why I watched this movie. On Saturday, February 21st this year, I got a series of DMs from Mr. Chris
Ah.
Huh.
and basically
Chris, I
saying
thought you were married.
and saying you have
Yeah, he's
to
on the down low.
DMs, never mind.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
He's DMing him. He's sliding in his DMs.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
It's a short slide from DM to DL.
and
Tad and I have a certain affinity for a certain kind of movie.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Like, for example, all of the Jason Statham movies.
All the Jason Statham movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the works of Michael Bay, etc.
Right.
So when I saw this, the first person I thought of was Tad.
Right.
which is reasonable. So I just want to read some of the DMs. I said 3 minutes in, and this is already bonkers. I also said this is achingly French.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Oh,
I
that's
said-
hence
said-
my Jean-Pierre Jeunet comment. In the...
I
That
said-
was, yeah, it's like Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
I said this is City of Lost Children run through the kick-ass filter.
Yep.
Or
Sort of a
Wes
French
Anderson.
version of Tom Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
I said I want a plushie of the Dust Bunny.
I want this lamp. I want this lamp a lot.
Yes.
The lamp is great.
Hang
butt
on,
lamp
the
is
best.
awesome.
hang-
Let's see the Dust Bunny.
Right.
Both
Hang on.
versions.
We're
All right,
getting
keep
to
going,
the
keep
we're
going.
getting to the lamp. I said, "What the fuck is this movie?"
Is it the 15-minute mark?
I said, "Why is there a chicken? What is happening?" I said, "Sigourney fucking Weaver?"
Who seems like she's having a blast, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely having
Not
a
since
fucking
Galaxy
blast.
Quest have I seen her so happy.
Right?
And I said, legitimately one of the most insane things I've ever watched. And yes, I still want a Dust Bunny plushie.
Oh yeah.
So
sure.
can I put like 2 cents right after?
By all means.
No, go ahead.
Wait, is there more? Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
So I'm also typically into movies like this. I only had one. I was trying to articulate it to my buddy Mike, who's also seen this, and I think this movie is very much up my alley. I really enjoyed this movie, but there's something about. I'm gonna try and articulate it now. There's something plastic. This movie is okay. How should I say this? This movie is too perfect. And what I mean by that is
Really
it's
good.
actually so well made that I don't see a human fingerprint on it, and that is its weakness to me.
It almost feels like what AI should be.
Exactly, Tad.
Yeah.
I told my
Yeah.
friend, I said, being on the precipice of AI right now, this movie feels AI to me. And meaning,
I don't disagree.
obviously,
Yeah.
obviously, all
I
the
don't
outdoor
disagree
stuff,
either.
all the outdoor stuff was all CG here.
Mhm.
This is all shot on a
A lot of
soundstage.
CG.
Totally
Thing is-
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
but okay, everything.
No,
every,
every,
wait,
or something.
everything.
Remember,
No,
right?
it was everything in this film is
Hungry.
artifice. Everything in this film
Food
is
fest.
artificial.
And I'm
But-
not. Listen, I'm not opposed to just style. I like that.
This movie has the most style.
This is the most.
The most
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. No, you're the
and I
thing
think
is
it's a sweet film, but I
you know
just,
what? But
You just wish it had a little bit of life to it.
Jared,
I want
you're
a tiny bit of imperfection.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Jared-
too perfect. Every shot looks exactly right.
Jared,
Mads
you're the-
Mikkelsen is the only thing that looks a little messed up.
I do feel like that is a Bryan Fuller thing.
Yeah.
Is Bryan
Who's
Fuller's
into Bryan
Okay.
Fuller besides me?
Isn't he a Star Trek guy or something?
No, that's the pushing.
No.
Wrote a bunch
This
of
is-
That's where he
Deep
got.
Space
That's
Nine.
Like,
yeah,
like I said, this film is part of the Pushing Daisies universe. If you watch
Yeah, but
that
he also-
show,
who else
it's
saw
no
Hannibal?
different from
Who else
everything
saw the
you
Hannibal
saw.
TV show? Okay, yeah, Tad
Yeah.
again. That's why I texted you.
Also,
Hannibal- Hannibal and American Gods are both fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's the same. Like, what is like? This is insane, and it looks incredible. Sure, maybe. AI,
Also,
I don't know.
Jared, you're the motherfucker who brought in Gaspar Noé into this thing.
Sure.
Oh,
So
wait.
what are you complaining about, both you guys?
No,
So
but a
it's-
Gaspar doesn't look. All his stuff feels like
His
okay.
looks
Let's
It's
looks
been
like,
acid washed.
yeah,
in both
but
senses
it's
of
still,
the word.
but I still feel a human. I still feel a human touch on Gaspar. And let's go back to like Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Like I loved his stuff in the early 2000s and the 2010s.
Amelie, I
Yeah,
love.
like Delicatessen.
This lighting,
Yeah, okay.
this lighting is exactly Amelie. And
Yeah, I thought of Amelie for sure.
But
I
Amelie,
definitely.
but
It's like a
Amelie's-
French. It's like a French postmodern version.
No,
of
it's like
Jimmy
like
Stewart,
it's still
it's like
Harvey.
the film. It's like the film Nikita.
Of Harvey?
It's like
and it's weird that
Harvey.
what I guess what I'm trying to say is
Harvey.
I'm complimenting this and insulting it at the same time because its brilliance is its downfall. Meaning, Jean-Pierre Jeunet, I can still feel a human is behind Jean-Pierre Jeunet's movies. I don't feel like there was a human behind this movie.
It's achieving everything it set out to do.
But it's still a good movie.
It's achieving everything it set out to do.
I would have been really disappointed with it if I'd seen it in the theater. I was happy to see it on a TV.
Yeah,
I almost saw
I
the
get that,
theater,
Jim.
It was on my list and I missed
Sigourney Weaver's gun shoes.
Oh, those are fun.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That needed a build up
was a
though
little
because it was just
Brazil
sprung on us,
moment.
and I wanted a build up to
No,
that.
but
Well, you
this
do
is
see
back-
you do see the floral level shot when she walks in, and you see
When she
the
walks
gun
in,
on her
it's like,
shoe.
what the fuck's up with those
Oh,
shoes?
okay,
Yeah.
No,
maybe
this
I
is
looked
again-
away.
If Tim Burton made John Wick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is,
No, if Tim Burton made fucking Leon.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
This is a
There's
weird.
also a touch of Leon.
No, this is
Yeah.
a this,
Well
this
more
is
than
a
a
sci-
touch
this-
of
It's
Leon.
Jean-Pierre Jeunet, Wes Anderson, Tim Burton,
No, this is a
Luc
This
Besson.
This is
all
a
wrapped
a little
into
bit.
this is a psychedelic version of Leon, basically.
Yeah.
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 There's
Yeah,
a
like
great-
literally the Gaussian
Oh,
blur. The
can't
Gaussian
just-
blur
these
on like the edges of
Armenian
every
guys,
single shot,
right?
dude.
Not
Right.
all
It's
of them.
like-
Now, hold on.
it looks
hold on.
awesome, but you're like, that's what the fuck is
Hold
going
on.
on?
Hold on, Jared. Not all of them. Actually, some of these
No,
things are.
But on there's close-ups.
The 3-to-1 ratio
3 to
was
1 is
in
nuts.
fucking sane.
It is crazy. I
I
literally
was
wanted to
gonna
move my
say,
couch closer to
You
the
have
TV
to.
set.
At the end where they're driving.
I was saying
the
my
car.
nose to the screen this whole thing because you couldn't like take it otherwise. It's like a mail slot.
Well,
It's like,
they gave up and turned the camera sideways for a lot of shots.
well, thing
It was
is,
like the only way we can show you what's going on is just to shoot.
a lot of crane
To shoot it
downs and
this
turns
way.
like that.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. But it was
when the car is driving away at the end, they actually have the car cut in half on the right frame,
Yep.
yeah.
and then on the left frame.
Yep. And then when the sun is low, hitting
Yeah.
the car, Jim, after that, I'm like, this has obviously just been they're driving on a real road, but they've decided to put in a fake world with a fake
Yeah.
sun
Right.
coming
It's,
at,
you
but
know,
it's still perfect. I'm like, it's
What's
really
the
good. I'm
Gondry,
like,
yeah,
it looks like it, I can tell it's
thing?
fake as shit, but it looks cool.
Jim,
So-
Jim Carrey.
Do you know what this feels like to me?
What
honestly?
dreams may come, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Robin Williams, yeah.
What this feels like to me is either Citizen Kane or The Cell, which
You sell,
are
yeah.
which
Oh,
are
yeah.
movies
This is
that
more
were
akin
made.
to the cell, maybe.
No, I think both of them because these are movies that were made by people who didn't know what they couldn't do.
Ah, nice.
This
This is
is
his
Bryan
first movie.
Fuller's first movie, and
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
doesn't know what he can't do.
So
Well,
he just does
yeah.
it.
I'll tell you something. He can
Just
do
does.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's part of me was like, who is this fucking guy? Because I'm telling you, my advice to him would be like, be less good.
his resume is this.
No.
like be
His
be-
resume is this
don't-
thick, but it's all television.
Also,
It's
I want
it's
to
too perfect. It's too perfect.
I want to point out something that made me giggle the
He
entire
might,
film.
it might be good for
Oh,
him to get this stuff out of his system and see what he does.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
It's-
Like Jean-Luc
Yeah.
Godard would stab this guy in the face.
No, there's one element that made me
No.
giggle the entire film. It's
the
this,
Dogman guy.
this,
Lars von
and-
Trier would
wait.
stab this guy in the face.
Oh, I know, Scott, where you're going. You're going to the
this,
restaurant.
and
when
this.
they're
Yeah.
angels. Yeah, he's an angel. They're all
Dude,
angels.
he
They're
has
all
a halo
angels.
around his head half
All
the
the time.
film.
Sheila said the same thing.
But Sigourney Weaver does too
incredible.
in that one
And
scene.
she
Yeah,
does.
it's
yes,
it's
she
just
does.
cutting back. It's
I
like
love
one
that.
or
That
So
was
how about when you find out that she's his mom?
I
This
know
whole
it's
time.
incredible. It's incredible. This film does not hold back in any way. It's crazy.
Also, I was down with it's a great script. I was down with because the whole time I was like, maybe the fucking bunny is fake and it's really just these assassins coming in
No.
and she's confusing
no.
it
And it's
and then it's
hallucination.
actually real and I was like, this is fucking rad.
No, wait.
Is
You know what
it?
this?
Is it though?
Yeah, we
Like-
don't really
And
know.
especially after seeing Spaceman, I was
Yeah.
going back and forth.
Actually, this
Uh-huh.
reminds me of Begonia because it's like the whole thing is about conspiracy theory about aliens.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Right.
oh no,
And then it's like
they're-
real.
They're
Yeah.
fucking real. It's like the
Yeah.
dust bunny is absolutely
I do
real.
love all the gangsters, like, or the killers'
Well, I like the
reaction to the
FBI
bunny was
woman.
hilarious. They're
Yeah,
like, get off
this
the fucking
fucking
floor!
figures it
Like,
out.
this motherfucker,
Just
man.
like,
And then the FBI comes in. It's like, get on the floor, and they're like, we can't.
yeah, like, sorry, we're not doing
It
that.
went straight
We're
to
not
remember
doing
that when you were a little kid and you played the floor is lava game?
Yes.
Yeah.
That came up. That literally came
Yeah,
up.
because
That's
the black girl goes, is it lava?
Is it lava?
Yeah.
No, it's worse than lava. Take my word
It's
for it.
worse than lava. It's dust bunnies. God damn it.
Her riding that fucking
Hippo.
The hippo.
thing.
Oh,
and then he rides it.
We haven't
at the
even talked about the
end.
hippo.
But he doesn't have the hobby horse to move.
He's just kind of like
He's
just moving it with his ass.
exactly. It's great.
But I knew,
And
you
the
know,
great,
you
the
know
greatest
from
scene is when the bed flips over,
Right.
but he's not touching.
Oh, and
the
he's
floor.
under
And he's
there?
hanging onto the bedpost.
hanging on to the bed.
But I knew exactly what we were in for right from the opening when the little dust bunnies, and because I was like, oh, this whole thing is just this is a CG movie. This is all CG.
Oh, you mean the
it looks perfect.
Oh, the
when it's going
pre-credit-
through her
the-
broom
The
before it gets to
pre-credit, the
her.
pre-credit scene where you see the dust bunny
Yeah, the
kind of
dust
gathering.
is in
Well,
it.
it comes in.
And I was like, all right.
Right.
Like I was like, I hate this, but
You know
it's
what, Jared?
fine.
I was kind of hating it at that point too because I'm like,
Yeah.
actually, that isn't very
It looks
good
so
because
fake.
it just looks so fake.
And the
Yeah.
whole movie, well, when he's fighting the Asian guys in the dragon, you know, on
That's when you find out exactly what kind of movie this
well,
is.
and I was
Yes.
like, they did so much.
Fighting the
They- they-
Asian guys and the dragon. Like,
Yeah.
just listen to yourself.
Well,
They-
then
they
it's-
were- they were-
it's
they
Big
were-
trouble in Little China.
I'm sorry. When he's fighting,
No, you didn't let me
When-
finish. I'm talking
when
about
he's
the
fighting the
visuals in
dragon-
that. They're putting so much like what do you call it, like filters over the screen with like the exploding all the bokeh stuff. They're
fireworks.
being-
Yeah.
yeah, like
because it's in her mind.
mine.
Thank
I
you.
didn't-
Yes. The thing is, it's like
And he's doing the stripper pole spin down the
Yeah.
lamppost and then just whips his fucking cane out and cracks that guy in the face. And you're just like, what the fuck is this movie?
No, but it was so
Yeah.
visually. I was like, he's throwing everything.
they
at the
established in
wall,
this.
dude, with
They
the
established in the second act that his attack on those guys in the Chinese parade was not supernatural. Wasn't a dragon. It was just him
was just-
assassinating a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the ambiguity was just weird because this film is so magical.
Well, she was
It's
seeing
like-
the shadows of it.
She
Right.
thought it was
Yeah,
magical, but
it's-
actually he's saying no, I just killed a bunch of guys, and
Like
so
magical
Yeah.
realism.
yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
One
Oh,
point.
absolutely.
So I like the
absolutely.
script a lot in that regard. I
What
think
would,
it's a fun
what would
script.
an 8-year-old think watching John Wick?
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much. Pretty much. Yeah.
or Leon.
Yeah,
Anyway,
early on.
I think this movie's batshit insane, but I couldn't wait to tell somebody about it.
Yeah.
I
It's been-
enjoyed it. She
I
and I
like-
both-
When did
It's
I
a lot
loved
of
it.
fun.
Came out in
It's a lot of fun.
I wish I saw it in the theater, the 3.1.
I almost went because I saw the trailer and I said that looks interesting,
This
and it
is
was
what-
playing. It was only playing for a week.
It was like Train Dreams. I wanted to go see it, but
Yeah,
it was only in
shoot,
town
right.
for a week.
It made $980,000 globally.
Oh, that's so sad.
But hold
Oh
on, hold
my
on.
god.
Tad, what did it cost?
What was
$12
it?
million.
Which
that's
is
pretty good.
cheap, you think about it.
That's
by-
cheap.
by
And you can
today's
tell
standards,
because they
that's
just
nothing.
got good CG people.
I think they filmed
Well,
it
and
with
they also
and they had a stage.
and Mads and Brian
Art director,
Fuller are
set
friends.
builder.
Mads and Brian Fuller.
You
are
could also
friends.
tell-
Sigourney
Yeah.
Weaver will kind of do anything if she
Uh-huh.
likes the script enough.
Yeah,
So
Right.
they
it's
were
a good
probably
role
getting
for her.
day rate.
But you
for
can also
this.
tell that, and that's the other thing that
Right,
bugged me is like,
SAG,
even though it looks
you
really
know.
good, you could tell that all of the walls and the frames of the like that it looks so like just thin and.
I'm sure there's a lot of
plasticky, you know?
set
It's
extensions
just-
going on.
Oh,
yeah.
Like it just looked cheap, and it was cheap, and that's okay because they need to save money and.
Well, I'll just
I
say,
think cheap is
there-
good sometimes.
I will tell you, well, I'll get to this later, but having just watched Send Help, which is another cheap movie filled with CG, I think the CG in this movie looked way better than Send
Well,
Help.
the only
Oh,
bad
wait, hold
CG
on.
and Send Help are the boars.
You know, this
Those
film
are
was
the
really
plane
bad.
this
crash
film was
stuff-
this film
Yeah,
was
the plane crash. You're right. It's a
this
little
film was
bit
made
better.
entirely.
Dutch peasants living in South Africa?
This film was made entirely in Budapest.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And so that's why
Well,
it was.
so was the Budapest Hotel, right?
Yeah, but
They
the thing is,
they also got a variance
Grand
from
Budapest.
they also got a variance from the.
I wish they would have used.
a tad.
They got a variance from the Guild so that they could finish it during the strike.
That's
too.
right. The thing is,
I wish they would use that
the
guy
thing is,
more from.
that's why you
what's
got
his
this
name,
great
Desmond or
art
something?
direction for cheap, for $12 million. It's like these guys work for nothing in Budapest, so it's like it looked really fantastic.
Yeah.
Although it was especially supposed to be New York, you could tell everywhere it's supposed to be New York City.
Well, you could tell by the car
Driver's licenses and cars and all that stuff like that. It's supposed to be like New York.
David,
It's
It's
crazy.
supposed to be. I had no idea.
But
supposed
it's
to be
like
New
a
York.
European.
I know. I didn't know what. I was like, is it San
Yeah, yeah.
Francisco? It has a Chinatown.
No,
that's all
there's
I
a
know.
point where they show up the driver's license is a New York State both times.
Uh,
Yeah. So it's like it's crazy, but they did a
And
good
it just
job.
it has that feel. Although the first time they go up on the roof when she's running along following Mads,
Right.
Yeah.
where they have the water, the
Water
Water
tower.
tanks.
or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
very New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only in New York.
Yeah.
Also, Mads Mikkelsen is so fucking.
Mads
He's
is
great.
fucking
Oh my
great
God.
in
He
everything.
does no wrong.
He is a god.
Yes, he is.
God.
Also,
seriously.
one of the most
And also, how does he
one of the
so?
most
Is he
attractive
not
people-
aging? I don't know.
Right.
What's going
No.
on.
Exactly.
I don't
Well,
think
he's
One of the
getting
most
old.
attractive
He was born in
people on the planet.
1960.
I don't-
Is
know
he
what he
maybe
tapped
the
into.
sexiest person on the planet?
Thank you.
maybe.
Yes,
Yes.
maybe.
I will
Yes.
tell you guys, other than
He's
Tad,
Danish.
He is everything
Danish.
he's everything that Glenn Powell wants to be.
Yeah.
I will
Oh,
tell
dude,
you
Glenn
guys,
Powell couldn't
everybody-
hold this guy's jock strap. dude.
everybody other than Tad who has not seen Mads do Hannibal Lecter, watch the Hannibal.
Yes. No, he's Galen Erso for me,
film.
man.
He is so fucking.
I still
scary
think
in that show.
the Hunt is his best
The
performance.
Hunt was
Hunt's great.
amazing.
very good. I liked Another Round, as we know.
Oh, me
Love Another
too,
Round.
man.
Oh,
In
we
fact,
both
Chris,
did
I
too.
just watched that again.
Well, he was in Druk, right?
Druk, yeah, that's
Yes.
another round.
Another round.
The Hunt was the one I had to tell Eileen not to watch.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal.
That's a hell of a movie, man.
Yeah, it is.
Tad,
It's a
I
hell
thought
of a
they were
movie.
going to hate this way more than they sounds like they did.
Exactly. Oh,
I
yeah,
said the
liked it.
conversation was going to be amazing. I
No, I
didn't
kinda
see
love
which
it.
way it was going to go.
It is. It's pretty amazing. Jim, do you have any corners left?
Sounds like
I did my Harvey line. Yeah, there's just a lot of different times that it seemed like another movie, but that was good. I thought it actually helped.
Yeah.
Give you a point of reference of all the craziness.
Get
no
right.
fooling.
Give you all the points of
Yeah.
reference.
This
Um,
movie is bonkers in every conceivable way.
It's also
I really think
bonkers
this
in
is-
a really good way.
Right.
I thought they really captured the monster under the bed.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
The childhood fear.
And I think I
Childhood
honestly
fear.
think this is a really good script. I
I
really do.
never
Well,
had a
it
problem
sets- it sets
sleeping,
up-
you know, as a kid.
Did he
like
write
her
it?
age.
I forgot to. Did he write it?
I don't know, but I
I-
think it's a. I think it's. A
I'm sure he
smart-
did. I am sure
I know
he
it's
did.
a simple
Oh,
script, but
he
it's very
says
very
written and
smart.
directed.
Fuller's
Yeah.
Fuller's a
The
screenwriter.
The
Yeah.
twist and the all the twists or even
It
little
sets
things
up.
were
It
just worked.
sets up and it pays off.
No,
the
director
fucking-
Bryan Fuller, writer Bryan
Bryan
Fuller.
Fuller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
It
job.
sets
good job.
up and it pays off the thumb sucking.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, the
right.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
yeah.
also
Though I
in
did
I-
see it coming. He's got the thumb sucker stuff. He's going to be okay.
Also, have you
Also,
ever
this
seen?
guy,
I know
yes,
David. What's his
guy.
name? I
is
love that guy.
Dalmatian.
I wanted more of him.
That's
More of
right.
him. More of him.
Also, I recommend very highly going to IMDb and looking up the descriptions of the characters of this film. Mads Mikkelsen is characterized as intriguing neighbor. And,
Yeah.
and David Dastmalchian is conspicuously inconspicuous man.
Yeah.
Have
Nice.
you
Yeah, yeah,
have
yeah.
you ever seen a movie or a TV show where someone is killed with an electric toothbrush before?
No.
It didn't kill him, but it did get it in the eye.
But I'm telling you,
the FBI agent had to shoot him, but yeah.
But I'm telling you that this film is part of the whole Pushing Daisies universe. You know the backstory of that thing, right?
Never seen
Well,
it.
I never
Say
saw
that-
it.
How many
Oh my
seasons
God!
were there?
It's on streaming somewhere. The guy who makes pies helps a woman who's dead come back to life, and she's
Yeah.
alive, but no one if anyone touches her, she dies instantly. And that's 2 seasons of this crazy story.
I heard
So-
of it. I heard it was very popular.
It's a super unusual, which is why I was not surprised by the tone of this film because
7
had-
seasons of Star Trek Discovery.
he did.
Yeah,
He helped. He
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah,
he wrote
was
the
a Star
fucking.
Trek writer.
He was
No,
the
he wrote the
writer,
book on
wasn't he?
Discovery, man.
I thought he was the showrunner for Discovery.
Yeah, him and
He was a showrunner. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that explains a
Alan
few
Rickman.
things.
It does. It does.
Because that show is like off compared to any other Star Trek
No
series.
shit, man.
There you
No
go.
shit.
They have a starship that runs on mushrooms. It's like
He wrote a lot of Deep Space Nine episodes.
Right.
All right.
Right.
That's it. We're done. Anything else? We're done?
This feels like a Mike Flanagan too.
Big thumbs up.
It's
wonderful.
weird. It's weird. I don't ever want to see it again because it's but I
it's
still
a
think it's good.
wonderful surprise.
I have rewatched it multiple times since I saw it. I've made friends of mine watch it with me, and they all love it.
Hey, I'm giving it a thumbs up. I do feel like it oddly doesn't feel like people were involved in this.
But they
I don't
were.
know why.
Which is a
But they
good
were.
thing.